Huh.
Hello students, today we are going to learn about the new type of interaction, that is dipole induced dipole interaction. Now in this type of interaction, when a non-polar molecule and a polar molecule that is having presence of permanent dipole, if come close to each other, then these type of interaction arises. Now why these type of interactions are observed when non-polar molecule and the polar molecule come close to each other? Now I have taken here the example of polar molecule AB, where the permanent dipoles are existing. So A is carrying partial positive charge, B is carrying partial negative charge. Now if this molecule comes in contact or come close to a non-polar molecule like helium, right? So here helium already have the symmetrical distribution of the electron. So poles are not present in helium, but the polar molecule AB have presence of the dipole positive A and negative B. Now when this type of molecule come close to the non-polar molecule, then it will also induce the dipoles in the non-polar molecule. Why the dipoles are induced? Because there will be the movement of the negative and positive charge in the polar molecule. See here the polar molecule AB come close with the helium molecule. So because of this dipole which is carrying negative charge, so B pole is carrying negative charge, is close to the helium. Therefore these two electron, or we can say the electron density of the helium, moves away from this B pole and the nucleus get attracted towards this B pole, and thus the electron cloud of the helium molecule is deformed. So this electron cloud of the helium molecule is deformed, and therefore the dipoles are also induced in the helium molecule. And so these interactions which are developed between this B pole and this nucleus of the helium molecule are known as dipole induced dipole interaction. So here dipoles are induced because of this presence of polar molecule, right? Now I have taken another example of the water molecule. When this water molecule comes in contact with oxygen molecule is the non-polar molecule and water molecule is the polar molecule. It has partially positively charged hydrogens, right, and partially negatively charged oxygen, right? So here the permanent dipoles already existing in the water molecule, and therefore when this water molecule comes in contact with the oxygen molecule, so this is the oxygen molecule, when this water molecule come close to the oxygen molecule, then the electron cloud of the oxygen molecule gets deformed, and therefore the positive pole of this oxygen molecule come close to the negative pole of the water molecule, and the negative pole, that means electron density, will move away from this negative pole of the water molecule. This way the dipole get induced into the oxygen molecule. Initially there were no dipoles. The electron cloud was symmetrical in case of oxygen molecule, but the dipoles of the polar molecule deform the electron cloud of the non-polar molecule, inducing positive negative pole in the molecule, so that dipoles are getting induced, and then the interaction between the polar molecule and induced dipole that is taking place. That is why these interactions or these forces are known as dipole induced dipole forces. Now the most important point to remember is that larger size of the non-polar molecule, more easily its electron cloud get deformed, and therefore greater the forces of attraction. So if the non-polar molecule has a larger size, then easily its electron cloud will get deformed, and as its electron cloud will get deformed, then the dipole induced dipole interaction will have greater forces of attraction. I hope student you understood the concept of dipole induced dipole interaction. If you like watching my videos, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye for now. We will meet in the next video.